esto que cae en el cráter, ante esto no se lo presenté ayer porque buscamos especialistas que hasta hoy nos dieron estas explicaciones. Miren.
Estas son imágenes captadas por la cámara de Televisa, ubicada en el cerro Alzomoni, muy cerca del volcán Popocatépetl. Según especialistas, se trata de un objeto de aproximadamente 1 kilómetro de largo por 200 metros de ancho. No se puede apreciar de dónde viene, pero con una velocidad mayor a la de un avión, pareciera que entra al cráter. Así se ve de cerca. Es un cuerpo cilíndrico, se aprecia un exceso de brillo en su cara frontal y una sombra.
During the last couple of years, increasing number of sightings similar as objects recorded by Televisa were documented. We can find them all over the net, recorded in plain daylight, and also telescope images from very far, as for example Saturn. And these are really huge ships, calculating their size in thousands and thousands of kilometers. Comparing with other sightings, this object from Televisa video is maybe the smallest one of the so-called tubular UFOs. Let's see how big then this object is. We know the dimensions, which are 1 kilometer of length and 200 meters of diameter. But do we imagine how much this is? I will try to help. A good landmark for me is Washington with its Capitol Square and all streets. Imagine the cylinder of that size fall down from some mothership and land in front of the Capitol, just like this. To get an answer of what is going on with these tubular-shaped objects, we sent the question to our friend Mitei from Andromeda, and he kindly responded.
Friends, this is a probe Arcturian, of pressure control that interacts with the boilers near the surface. Probes are large, 3,000 or more feet long. They are being placed in all large boilers that are erupting, for a possible intervention if the Community Galactica so decides. These probes will be on standby for a possible use, if the board decides to intervene and minimize the tectonic processes. Similar probes were used in the Canary Islands and other supervolcanoes to prevent collapse so far. This probe was filmed by you for a possible error of logistics of some crew Arcturian, because they are usually released during eruptions with large emissions of smoke, when they go unnoticed. As you are watching, the tectonic movements begin to emphasize in recent weeks, and volcanic activity is increasing together. When the pressure exceeds the inertia of the plates and they start to move, they will stop only after all the pressure to stabilize at a new context of retrofitting. Only Arcturian technology could minimize these effects, allowing time for evacuations more effective, so in the case of Community Galactica to assume responsibility for the planet in this period of change.
So now we know these types of crafts are Arcturian ships, the very advanced humanoid race, which is among many others actively involved in helping stabilize Earth's crust and diminish the tectonic movements, or better said, saving us from many catastrophic earthquakes and tsunamis, at least until now. The only more or less reliable reference of the size is this probe in Popocatépetl, but there is a huge variety of them, some around 3 kilometers long, and big ones so huge our moon would fit in comfortably. And how this megaships looks from inside? Let our imagination flow and imagine something like this. Maybe it's close or maybe far from reality, but I believe there are entire environments inside. The sky is projected, you see the sun, and the life is harmonious and pleasant. How close are we to become their brothers? These people and many others are putting tremendous effort to alleviate the effects of this transition. They are doing this just because they care for their younger brothers, confused and scared, full of hope and full of ignorance. Let's hope we'll be able to say them thank you face to face very soon.